It takes a lot to make a building. It takes more to put artistic effort into it. Who marvels about the regular old brick and mortar, square houses and offices we see all the time? Instead, let's take a look at some of the most innovative architectural masterpieces humankind has ever completed. Most stunning architecture around the world. 26. Dancing House. Sometimes referred to as the Fred and Ginger Building, the Dancing House was named such for its resemblance to a pair of dancers. Its curved appearance derives from the deconstructivist style, making it stand out against all the 18th and 19th century architecture surrounding it. Construction started in 1992 and was completed in 1996. 25. Château de Chenonceau. On the river Cher in the Loire Valley of France is the famous estate of Chenonceau. Architect Philibert Delorme designed the Château de Chenonceau, which was built between 1556 to 1559. Jean Boulan designed the gallery on the bridge, which was installed between 1570 to 1576. The gardens are open to the public and see many tourists every year. Aside from the Royal Palace of Versailles, this is the most visited chateau in France. 24. Space Needle. The Space Needle pierces the Seattle skyline and has done so since 1961. This observation tower's purpose was to act as a drawing point for the 1962 World's Fair, which 2.3 million people attended. It stands at a height of 605 feet or 184 meters and was built to withstand winds of up to 200 miles or 320 kilometers per hour. In 2017, the Space Needle underwent a $100 million renovation, which included a brand new rotation motor and a revolving glass floor, which is 50 stories above street level. 23. Harpa Concert Hall. Harpa serves as both a conference center and a concert hall and is located in Reykjavik, Iceland. The first show ever held here was in 2011, the same year construction was completed. Henning Larsen Architects, in collaboration with artist Olafur Eliasson, designed the hall, which consists of this geometric steel framework and is complete with colorful glass panels. You might recognize it from the Black Mirror episode titled Crocodile. 22. Pyramids of Giza. In honor of the most mighty pharaohs, the ancient Egyptians created these pyramids during the period known as the Old Kingdom, approximately between 2575 BC to 2150 BC. These 400 years were considered the most prosperous time for the government and economy. The Pyramids of Giza remain the most famous landmarks of ancient Egypt, and the mystery of how a past civilization achieved such monuments still puzzles experts to this day. 21. Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa was completed in 2009 and has since been the tallest structure in the world. It rises to a height of 2,722 feet or 829.8 meters. You can find this skyscraper in the city of Dubai, UAE. It is a mixed-use development. It includes 30,000 homes, 7.4 acres or 3 hectares of parkland, a mall, 9 hotels, an artificial lake, and 19 residential skyscrapers all inside. 20. Falling Water. This next one emerged from the mind of none other than Frank Lloyd Wright. Wright designed the house known as Falling Water, which sits in the middle of the Allegheny Mountains, about 43 miles or 69 kilometers southeast of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Professionals have cited Falling Water to be the best all-time work of American architecture. Completed in 1935, Falling Water was made right over a waterfall. The house allows the natural water to flow through it, as though nature herself created it that way. 19. Musée d'Orsay. It is one of the many frequently visited museums in Paris, but that doesn't take away from the unique qualities of the Musée d'Orsay. In addition to its breathtaking main hall and its Beaux-Arts architecture style, one of the facility's highlights is its enormous clock that visitors can peer through to catch a view of across the Parisian River. Located on the left bank of the Seine, d'Orsay was once a railway station built between 1898 and 1900. Paris did not establish it as an art museum until 1986. 18. Gateway Arch. It is the tallest arch in the world, and it is fixed on the lands of St. Louis, Missouri. The Gateway Arch stands at 630 feet or 192 meters. Finnish-American architect Eero Saarinen designed the arch in 1947, though construction did not begin until 1963. Saarinen intended Gateway to represent America's westward expansion. 17. Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba. Sometimes called the Great Mosque of Cordoba or the Mezquita, this structure is regarded as one of the most accomplished creations of Moorish architecture. The ruler of the Umayyad dynasty, Abd al-Rahman I, ordered the construction of the Great Mosque in 784. When Christians took back control of the Cordoba in 1236, they converted the mosque into a Roman Catholic church. 16. Niteroi Museum of Contemporary Art. From a distance, it looks like a UFO from the 50s landed onto this Brazilian cliffside, when really, what you're looking at is an art museum. This is the Niteroi Museum of Contemporary Art, established in 1996. Oscar Niemeyer, with assistance from structural engineer Bruno Contarini, designed the sci-fi-inspired building. 15. Sydney Opera House. Every year, the Sydney Opera House hosts over 1,500 performances, which bring in a total of 1.2 million attendees. The name may only say Opera House, but this venue includes a whole host of other types of shows. Sydney Opera House formally opened in 1973 and is regarded as one of the most distinctive buildings from the 20th century. 14. Chateau Frontenac. It has a French name, but instead of the European countryside, you'll find the Chateau Frontenac in Quebec City, Canada. This historic hotel opened in 1893 and measures 292 feet or 79.9 meters tall with 18 floors. However, it has expanded 3 times over the years. From these rooms, guests have a beautiful view of the St. Lawrence River below. The Canadian Pacific Railway Company built the hotel, though Bruce Price designed it. The architectural style took inspiration from the chateaus found in France's Loire Valley. 13. The Forbidden City. Emperors of China once lived in the Forbidden City, which was the ceremonial and political center of the Chinese government, for 5 centuries. It was named the Forbidden City because long ago, the Chinese Empire did not allow commoners to set foot inside without permission. Only imperial families had access. Even high officials required invitations from the emperor. 12. Solomon R. Guggenheim. Most people refer to this art museum as the Guggenheim. It opened in 1937 and initially was named the Museum of Non-Objective Painting. After the passing of its founder, Solomon R. Guggenheim, the museum was renamed in his honor. Guggenheim is one of the top 5 most visited museums in New York City, which has 100 in total. 11. Angkor Wat. The temple complex of Angkor Wat was founded in the 12th century. It is one of the most iconic places in Cambodia and is a huge tourist attraction. It spans an area of 402 acres or 162.6 hectares. Angkor Wat was made to represent Mount Meru. In Hindu mythology, Mount Meru is home of the Devas, supernatural beings. 10. 30 St. Mary Axe. Its formal name is 30 St. Mary Axe, but people know it better by its informal name, the Gherkin. This pickle-shaped 40-story building was completed in 2003 and opened in 2004. It measures 591 feet or 180 meters tall and peeks out from London's financial district. This commercial skyscraper has a panoramic dome at the top called The Lens. The inside is not open to the public except when it's the Open House London event. 9. Casa Mila. Casa Mila is a modernist building located in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. Some may refer to it as La Pedrera, which means the stone quarry, because of its bumpy, rough shape. Who came up with such a surreal image? Antoni Gaudi, of course. Gaudi is famous for his one-of-a-kind works and was a legendary architect. 8. Eiffel Tower. When Parisians first saw the Eiffel Tower, many thought it was an eyesore. Now, it's become a symbol of the City of Light's romantic aura. This wrought iron lattice tower rises from the grounds of the Champ de Mars. You can find the restaurants on the first and second levels. The uppermost platform you can reach is 906 feet or 276 meters above ground. While yes, there is a staircase to the top, most people opt to use the elevator. 7. Senedd. The Senedd, or the National Assembly Building of Wales, is located in Cardiff. Queen Elizabeth II opened the Committee Centre in 2006. Senedd measures 57,100 square feet or 5,038 square meters in area. It contains a debating chamber and 3 large meeting rooms. It certainly looks interesting outside, but if this building is known for anything, it's what's inside. The most well-known area is the public sitting and exhibition area, which showcases a glass floor and an undulating ceiling made from Western red cedar timber. 8. Hagia Sophia. It was once a Greek Orthodox Christian cathedral, which then turned into an Ottoman imperial mosque. Nowadays, it's a museum. Located in Istanbul, Turkey, the Hagia Sophia attracts 3.3 million visitors every year and was Turkey's most visited tourist attraction in 2015. Byzantine Emperor Justinian I ordered the building of the cathedral in 532. Brick makes up the entire structure, aside from the 4 marble pillars outside. 5. Taj Mahal. Here's another favorite world monument with 4 pillars outside. The Taj Mahal is composed of white marble and is situated in the city of Agra, India. Many people mistake the Taj Mahal for a palace when, in fact, it's a mausoleum. Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan commissioned the project as a resting place for his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Inside is not only tombs but also a mosque, guest house, and gardens. UNESCO cited the Taj Mahal as the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. 4. Leaning Tower of Pisa. No structure list is complete without the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Everybody loves to come here to take a novelty photograph against this freestanding bell tower because of its 4-degree lean. Why does it do that? The foundation on which the Tower of Pisa stands on is unstable. One side has softer ground and cannot support the weight, which causes the tilt. 3. Lotus Temple. We think you can take a wild guess as to why it's called the Lotus Temple. This breathtaking house of worship was designated for the Baha'i Faith, a religion that teaches the worth of all religions, meant to establish world unity. The Lotus Temple is in New Delhi, India, and opened in 1986. 2. Gardens by the Bay. Nothing else looks quite like the alien-like landscape of Singapore's Gardens by the Bay. Located next to the Marina Reservoir in the central region of Singapore, Gardens by the Bay is a 250-acre or 101-hectare group of gardens that houses the largest glass greenhouse on Earth. This is a photo of cloud forest, which replicates the cool and moist conditions of tropical mountain regions in Southeast Asia and South America. Before we reveal number 1, let's take a break and ask you a question. What is the most famous landmark in your city or country? Do you think it's as great as people make it out to be? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. 1. St. Basil's Cathedral. Name a place as colorful, iconic, and as significant in history as St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow's Red Square. It is more formally known as the Cathedral of Vasily the Blessed and was consecrated in 1561. Russian art historian Nikolai Brunov compared the spiral domes to the flame of a bonfire rising into the sky. It is a state historical museum. However, the occasional church service is held here too. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and turn on that bell notification so you don't miss an upload.